Yes, Rohan.
Sir. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's start our session now. Jagdish, Rohan.
Sure.
So in interface configuration, we can focus on Palo Alto interface type. Palo Alto interface type. So we have these options like L3 interface configuration, L2 tap interface. In Palo Alto, you can say tap interface. In Fortinet, this is called one arm sniffer. So first we will focus on the concept where we can use these interface type option. Then we have a practical implementation. We can implement all the options, all the interface type options. So we can configure IP address onto the interfaces. We can configure logical interfaces. We can create a concept is called we can focus a concept is called virtual router. Here we can create management profile. So multiple options we can discuss in our interface configuration. And guys, if you verify here in model number 4 and model number 5, after model number 4, we have a model number 5. In model number 5, we have security policy and NAT policy. So there is no any routing concept here. But in interface configuration, we can discuss routing implementation, routing on firewall box. Why routing on firewall box? Because for routing feature, we have a dedicated device. It's called router. So all the routing function we can use on router. So why we are using routing on firewall box? So in case if you have a scenario, for example, if you are working with a single Palo Alto firewall box, okay, and you want to connect your firewall box with internet, so you need to configure routing option like default routing. So like other vendor, Palo Alto firewall box is giving you the option to configure routing configuration. Like we can focus on static routing, default routing, and dynamic routing. Dynamic routing. In dynamic routing, I can tell you how to implement RIP, OSPF, and BGP on Palo Alto Firefox. So into this interface configuration, we can focus on interface configuration and routing option. It's up to you. If you want to go with the CLI option, or you can choose graphical page. I will show you the both option, no problem. So only this interface configuration will take minimum 3 to 4 hours. Only this topic, interface configuration. After interface configuration, you will get an idea about routing, how to connect different network with firewall box. Now, now next module is called module number 5. In module number 5, we have two topics. First one is called NAT policy, and second you can focus on security policy. So NAT policy we are using for translation. Translation. If you want to translate one IP to another IP, or you can say from private to public or public to private, so you can go with the NAT policy concept. NAT is a common topic for any next generation firewall box. Remember CCNA concept? In CCNA, we have three type of NAT: static and dynamic NAT and PAT option. But here in Palo Alto firewall box, we can discuss two type of NAT implementation. It's called source NAT and destination NAT. So first we can focus on the basic idea about the NAT. Again, you can say we can revise our NAT concept first. Then where we can implement our source NAT, what is the scenario, and what is the scenario to use destination NAT concept. After that, in source NAT, we can discuss static NAT configuration, dynamic NAT configuration, and PAT option. And for destination NAT, we have a separate concept. So with NAT, you can only translate your IP address. You can translate from one IP to another IP. only translation. But in firewall box, like we are working with Palo Alto. So in Palo Alto firewall box, if you want to allow traffic from one zone to another zone, for example, if you want to allow traffic from LAN to WAN site, from one zone to another zone, so you need to configure security policy because Palo Alto firewall box, it's a zone-based firewall. And to allow traffic from one zone to another zone, you need to configure security policies here. In Palo Alto, you can say security policy. In Fortinet, this is called firewall policy concept. In checkpoint firewall box, you can say access control policy. In Cisco FTD, you can say access policy. And in Cisco ASA, you can say ACL concept, access control list. So they all are the same. Only the configuration is different. So through security policy, or you can say with the help of security policy, you can allow your traffic from one zone to another zone. So we can focus on how to create firewall policy or security policy. In case if I'm working in a big scenario and if I'm creating multiple firewall policy, for example, 500 firewall policies. So how to work with these firewall policy, how to arrange, how to edit, how to delete, we can discuss here in security policy. So chapter number 5, or you can say module number 5, is dedicated for two concepts: NAT policy for NAT translation option and security policy to allow your traffic. So this concept, this NAT policy and security policy, module number 5, will take minimum 5 to 6 hours. Only this topic. Clear my point?
Right.
Any question? Rohan,
Oh.
Me, sir.
now my point. Okay, so
Okay.
once you allow your traffic through the firewall box, through the Palo Alto firewall box, then the next task is what? Next task is we can use next generation firewall feature. Palo Alto is what? Palo Alto is a next generation firewall box. So these are the next generation firewall feature: app ID, content ID, URL filtering, wildfire concept, user ID concept, decryption concept. These are what? These are next generation firewall features. So what is app ID? What is app ID? Palo Alto firewall box can detect application because it's a next generation firewall box. So it can detect application behalf of application signature database. For example, I want to block Facebook application or I want to block BitTorrent application. So yes, I can do this. I can do this with application ID. It's called application identification. Let me show you the database. Right now, Palo Alto firewall box, Palo Alto firewall. You can open this website. It's called applipedia.paloaltonetworks.com. So right now, Palo Alto firewall box can detect 3,790 applications. 90 applications. And these applications are in categories, subcategories, technology, risk factor, characteristics. For example, in your organization, if you want to block all file sharing application, yes, you can block with app ID concept. In your organization, you want to block all peer-to-peer category application or technology application, yes, you can. Or in case if you're looking for any specific application, yes, you can do this. So the concept is called what? App ID. Palo Alto Firewall can detect application behalf of application signature database and can take action. Next feature is called what? Next feature is called content ID. In content ID, we can focus on security profile. It's a common topic. Security profile is a common topic. Let me show you what is security profile. Let's discuss a small scenario. So guys, right now I'm giving you the basic idea about the topics. Clear my point, Rohan?
Right.
Right now I'm giving you the basic idea about the topic. Jagdish.
Yeah.
So for example, I have a Palo Alto firewall box with LAN connectivity and WAN side connectivity. As per firewall policy, traffic is traveling through the firewall box. So this is your LAN zone, for example. The side is called WAN zone or untrusted network. Palo Alto firewall. So this inside machine, for example, this 192.168.10.10, this inside machine is trying to access a server or trying to go onto the outside. So as per your security policy, traffic is traveling, no problem. So connection is established from this inside machine to outside. Now this inside machine is trying to download a file. Is trying to download a file, and maybe within a session, maybe this file is infected with some malicious code. Maybe this file is infected with virus. So your security policy cannot detect this malicious information. Your security policy can check the traffic, can check source zone, can check destination zone, can check source IP, destination IP, some other information, and allow traffic is traveling. But what if in any case if inside machine is trying to access malicious information within a session, then your security policy cannot detect. What you can do, you can create here antivirus profile. What you can do, you can discuss here security profile option. You can create security profiles here. For example, antivirus profile, antivirus profile, antivirus profile, vulnerability protection profile, anti-spyware profile, file blocking profile, URL filtering profile. So right now I'm trying to focus on antivirus. So what is antivirus? I can create antivirus profile, and this profile I can attach with security policy. Now this time, if inside machine is trying to access malicious information within a session, then your antivirus profile can detect virus or malicious information within a session behalf of antivirus signature database. So behalf of the antivirus signature database, your Palo Alto firewall can detect malicious information, can detect virus, and can take action as per your configuration. For example, it's blocked. So yes, your antivirus profile will block this session. Inside machine cannot access this malicious file. So antivirus profile is just example. Okay, antivirus profile, it's a type of security profile. These are what? These are next generation firewall features. Everyone, these are called what? Next generation firewall features. It's a common topic. If you go into the 14.8, yes, you have security profile concept. In Cisco FTD, yes, you have a security profile concept. So these are next generation firewall features. You can create security profiles here, and these security profiles you can attach with your security policy, or you can say you can attach with your firewall policy. So like for example, antivirus profile can detect viruses, malware, spyware within a session and can take an action. So we can discuss each security profile option here. See, we can focus on antivirus profile, vulnerability protection, anti-spyware profile, file blocking, and URL filtering. So only this topic, this chapter number, module number, module number, wait, module number 7 and 8. These two topics are related with security profile concept. So we can create security profiles, and these security profiles we can attach with security policy. We'll discuss each security profile option, no problem. But right now I'm giving you the basic idea. Jagdish, clear? Rohan?
Clear.
Sir.
Okay, so the next option is what? Decryption. Next option is called what? Decryption. What is decryption method or what is decryption policy concept? See, I told you, let's go on to this topology. I told you with antivirus profile, we can protect our network. Okay, your antivirus profile can detect viruses within a session, right? But you know, we have some drawback in antivirus profile. If this inside machine is trying to access malicious information through HTTP connection, then your antivirus profile can detect and can take action. But if this connection is not HTTP, if this connection is called what? HTTPS connection. So this complete connection is encrypted. So your antivirus profile cannot detect malicious information. That is a drawback you can say in antivirus profile. If connection is HTTPS, if inside machine is trying to download virus or malicious information through HTTPS connection, your antivirus profile cannot detect. In that case, what we can do, we can go with the decryption policy. On Palo Alto Firewall box, we can create decryption policy. With the help of decryption policy, your Palo Alto Firewall box can decrypt this HTTPS connection. Can decrypt this HTTPS connection, then it will look like normal HTTP, and once it look like normal HTTP, then your antivirus profile can detect and can take action. So what is decryption concept? Your Palo Alto firewall can decrypt HTTPS connection. Now the next topic is called wildfire concept. What is wildfire? What is wildfire? See, this antivirus profile can detect viruses behalf of antivirus signature database. So if I have up-to-date signature data, if I have up-to-date signatures, so yes, my firewall can detect latest attack, latest viruses, no problem. But maybe if this inside machine is trying to access a file from outside, and maybe this file is infected with a new virus, and in my Palo Alto firewall box, I don't have signature regarding this attack, regarding this virus. I don't have signature. Then this inside machine will download this file because you don't have signature. That is called zero-day attack. That is called what? Zero-day attack. You don't have signature in your device. Your antivirus profile cannot detect, because if you don't have signature about this attack, your antivirus profile cannot detect and your inside machine is compromised. So for this scenario, to prevent this scenario, what we can do, we can discuss a concept is called wildfire. We can discuss two examples. We can discuss for malicious file, and we can discuss with malicious link. So I will explain you the scenario where we can use wildfire concept, what is wildfire operation, and what is public wildfire cloud concept and private wildfire cloud. I will tell you the difference. Clear my point,
Right.
everyone?
Sir.
Rohan?
Right.
Okay. The next concept is called user ID. Why we are using user ID concept? See, behalf of your security policy, traffic is traveling through the firewall box. Perfect, no problem. In your security policy, what you can define? In your security policy, you can define here source, zone, source, IP, destination, zone, destination, IP. You can define other parameter, and traffic is traveling as per your security policy. So for example, source zone is LAN zone, source IP is 200, 200, 220. Destination zone is WAN zone, and destination IP is any. You can define other parameters like services, URL, application, and now traffic is allowed or permit, you can say. So as per this configuration, traffic is traveling, and this policy name, the security policy name is uh, policy one, for example. This is called what? Rule one. So if someone will hit onto the security policy, if someone will hit onto this rule, so you can verify the log information. If someone will hit onto this rule, so you can go and check the log information. In log information, what you are getting IP address information, only IP address information. Which source IP address is trying to access malicious information? Only IP address information. But maybe onto this machine, onto this machine, we have multiple users. Maybe multiple users are working onto this machine in different time. So in log message, in traffic log, I can only verify IP address. I don't know which user account is trying to access this malicious application or trying to click onto this malicious link. I don't know, because in log I have only IP address. I have only IP address information. So it means I don't have full visibility. I don't have full visibility. What I can do for full visibility, I can go with the concept is called user ID. So here we can create user account information. User account, like in Palo Alto Firewall local database, you can create user account. Or in case if you are working in a big scenario, like you are working with 200 computers, 500 users. So yes, you can go with the remote authentication server like Radius, TechX, LDAP, no problem. But you have two options. You can create user account. Either you can create user account in local database, or you can go with the remote authentication server. So what we can do, with user ID, we can attach user account information. We can attach user account information with firewall policy into our security policy. So this time in policy, we have source user information. Source user information, for example, user one. Now this time, if user one is trying to go on to the WAN site, so this time I have a full visibility. With IP address, I have user one information. So into this user ID, we can work with user account. Local database you can discuss, or you can focus on remote authentication server. In our lab, I can show you how to integrate our firewall box with remote authentication server. I will show you with lab, no problem. Okay, I can show you how to integrate our Palo Alto with LDAP, you can say, or TechX or Radius. Here I can show you LDAP concept, lightweight directory access protocol. Now the next topic, module number 11 and 12, these two topics are dedicated for VPN concept. VPN concept. So in VPN, first we can revise our basic VPN option. Basic VPN option, it means what is VPN, what is virtual private network, why we are using this concept, what is benefit. So first we can discuss the basic concept. What is decryption, hashing, okay, what is triple dash, AES, MD5, SHA. We'll discuss basic option first. After that, we can go on to the VPN implementation. We have two options. First one is called IPsec VPN. IPsec VPN, and second option we have is called what? SSL VPN. IPsec VPN. In IPsec VPN, you can focus on site to site implementation. Site to site. It means you can connect multiple branch offices. You can connect multiple branch office over this public, or you can say over this untrusted network in a secure manner. if you are connecting these two branch offices over this untrusted network in a secure manner, so you can implement site to site. You can go with the site to site VPN implementation. For site to site, we can focus on IPsec implementation.
Yeah.
Another option we have is called remote access VPN. Guys, please turn off your mic, everyone. If you have any questions, so you can unmute, no problem. So next option is called what? Remote access VPN. In remote access VPN, this outside user, this home user, you can say, or this outside user, he has simple Wi-Fi modem. You can say he has internet connectivity. So this outside user or this remote user, he is trying to access company private resources. For example, this is your DMZ side, and in your DMZ side, you have multiple servers like web server or FTP server and SMTP server, DNS server, for example. So this outside machine, this outside user or remote user is trying to access company private resources over this public network, over this untrusted network. So he need to establish a connection first with his laptop, mobile phone, or tablet. He need to establish a connection, and this connection is called remote access VPN connection. Remote access VPN connection. Once this connection will establish, then he is allowed to access. He can access private resources, and the traffic in between his laptop and this VPN gateway device is fully encrypted, fully secured. This type of connection, where a remote user or home user is trying to access company private resources, this scenario is called what? Remote access VPN. So outside user can access the private resources through mobile phone, through tablet, through laptop or desktop. So to implement remote access VPN, we have both options. Both options are available. We can configure with the IPsec, or you can go with the SSL VPN option. SSL VPN option. I can tell you what is the difference between IPsec and SSL. See, in our training, this is called site-to-site VPN implementation, and Global Protect, this is called SSL VPN, or you can say a remote access VPN concept. So only this VPN concept, this VPN implementation will take minimum 4 to 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours. Clear my point, Jagdish?
Yes.
Now,
Yes, sir.
once you configure everything, like you have a firewall policy, NAT policy, routing is working fine, you have an app ID, you are using security profile option, everything is working fine. So now the next task is you need to monitor your network. You need to monitor your network. You need to create a report. For example, if someone will hit on your security policy, I want to see the log message. If someone will hit on my application ID, if someone will hit on my security profile, I want to see the log message because I want to troubleshoot my network. So this module number 4, we can focus on all the logs information like traffic log, threat log, authentication log. We can focus on log information. Even, guys, you can send all your logs on remote logging server. See, there is two options. Either you can store your log in local database, in Palo Alto Firewall local database, or you can use remote logging server. You can send all your logs on remote logging server. For example, syslog server or SNMP server. I can show you both the option how to send logs with practical, no problem. Now the next topic is called high availability, or you can say failover concept. What is high availability or failover concept? In Palo Alto, you can say high availability. In Fortinet, you can say high availability. In Cisco, this is called failover concept. In Checkpoint, you can say clustering. So for example, I have a small scenario, a small network. a firewall with LAN connectivity and WAN connectivity. Everything is working fine into this topology. It means uh, we have IP address. This is firewall. Everything is working fine means we have a IP address onto interfaces. We are using routing concept. We have security policy, NAT policy option, security profile, VPN. Everything is working fine. It means traffic is traveling through the firewall box. Traffic is traveling through the firewall box. Guys, please wait 1 minute. Okay, Rohan, Jagdish, can you hear me?
हाँ सर.
Yes.
So into this topology, everything is working fine. Traffic is traveling. We have a one firewall box. Now, in case we are working with single firewall box, there is no any backup. There is no any backup right now. In case if this box is down, if this box goes down, then you will lost your connectivity. Your LAN user cannot go onto the internet site because there is no any backup. Okay, there is no any high availability option. So we can focus here. We can focus here active passive high availability. Actually we have two topics: active passive and active active high availability. So what is high availability? Now I'm trying to add one more firewall box into this topology. Why? For backup, right? For backup. So I'm trying to add this firewall box. So let me change the topology now. So I'm trying to add one more firewall in my organization. This is a switch. We have WAN connectivity. So this is called switch number 2, switch 1, firewall box 1, firewall box 2. So second box I'm using for backup, you can say, for standby option. So now let's talk about active passive high availability. In active passive high availability, one firewall is acting as a active, and the second firewall box is acting as a passive device. And we have a failover link. In Palo Alto, we need two failover link. It's called HA1 and HA2. In Fortinet, we need a single failover link. In Cisco, we require a single failover link. But in Palo Alto, we have two separate links. It's called HA1, or you can say control link. Second, we have what? Data link, or you can say HA2, data link. So what is the use of these link? I will discuss everything in detail right now. I'm giving you the basic idea. So what we have in active passive scenario, one device is acting as an active and the second firewall is acting as a passive or stand. All the traffic is traveling via active device because it's called forwarded firewall box. All the traffic is traveling via active device. Now, in case if active goes down, and see right now traffic is traveling. See, for example, this box is active right now, and traffic is traveling. So through this HTML link, firewall box one, he's sending a keep alive message. He's sending a keep alive message, you can say, or he's sending a heartbeat information, or you can say he's sharing his HA status information. He's sending a hello packet, you can say. So he's saying what? I'm active. Right now, I'm active. So this box mode is right now it's passive. So traffic is traveling, and in case if this box down and firewall box 2, if firewall box 2 is not getting any hello packet through this HA1 link because this box is down, and if he's not getting any hello packet through this HA1 link, through this control link, so he will get an idea this box is down, and now I'm going to change my mode. Now I'm going to become active. And when this box will become active, so now traffic is traveling via this box. Okay, so what is the configuration? What is the requirement? What is control link? What is data link? How to configure it? We'll discuss everything in our training. Okay, but right now, this is the basic idea about high availability concept. Chapter number 16. Chapter number 16 is for practice. So what I can do, I can share some dumb questions. You can do practice. If you face any problem, you can discuss. And the last topic we can discuss packet flow. Last topic in Palo Alto Firewall box, we can discuss packet flow option, how traffic is traveling through Palo Alto Firewall box. So we can discuss this option. We can discuss this complete table. This is called packet flow through the firewall box, through the Palo Alto firewall box. So clear my point? So these are the topics. These are the topics. We can start our first topic tomorrow. Okay. This is just introduction session, everyone. Rohan, Jagdish.
Sir.
Tomorrow we can start our first topic. Jagdish, any question there?
Sir, हाँ, sir,
Just,
हमारे okay, Jagdish, go ahead.
I'm just asking this is a basic level, right? Can
Basic
in
level
this
means?
in this session we also get a panorama also?
It's a
Is this
firewall
after
trading.
session or is
Jagdish,
this
it's a
different?
firewall trading.
Oh, it's only for okay.
It's a firewall trading. It's a Palo Alto firewall trading. For Panorama, you need to go with the separate trading.
Okay.
I'm providing OT manager trading, Panorama trading, but it's a separate module.
Okay.
Right now, you are trying to learn how to work with firewall only.
Okay.
Yes, how to create a plan, how to design, how to configure, how to troubleshoot a firewall only. Clear my point?
Got it.
Yes. Once you clear this firewall, then after that, yes, you can go for the Panorama trading. No problem.
After completing this,
Yes,
we
you
can
can.
go for certification.
Yes, you can go for the certification. No problem.
Both the certification or
You can go with the PCNSC.
okay.
PCNSC. For PCNSC, you have to learn Panorama also.
Okay.
Rohan, any question?
सर ये मतलब अपना बैच जो रहेगा वो मंडे टू फ्राइडे रहेगा या कैसे
No,
रहेगा?
Monday to Thursday. Monday to Thursday.
मंडे टू थर्सडे
Monday to Thursday.
और लेक्चर कितने घंटे का रहेगा अपना?
टोटल 1 आवर की सेशन होती है, ठीक है?
1 आवर सेशन.
So 7:30 to 8:30.
ओके ओके.
इस बैच में अप्रॉक्स 5 स्टूडेंट्स हैं.
ओके.
तो मे बी बाकी स्टूडेंट्स कल से ज्वाइन कर लेंगे, ठीक है?
ओके सर.
सो दिस वीडियो आई विल शेयर. ओके, अभी मेरे पास और भी बैचेस हैं, सो आई विल फ्री एट 11 PM, सो मैं शेयर कर दूंगा. नो प्रॉब्लम.
ओके सर.
ओके. Bye, Jagdish, Rohan, everyone. Take care, guys.